This
the report.
conference will now be recorded.
I would like to know whether you people have tried it or not. And I told you the answer as well, but I don't know whether what you have done. Okay. So what about that issue? Are you able to solve that or not? Please speak out here. Are you able to solve that or not?
But
Oh,
it's to me.
it's to everyone. I can see 3 people here, so I told you to try because there was an error and I told you already I have given you the clue. Okay, see here, whenever you modify something in the DP class, you need to restore the report back again. Okay, because you have added the new parameters and you can see the parameters again. By default, what are the parameters? Up to here, this will be parameters. So whatever the customer discount contract you have added, you need to get those parameters now. If you want to get those parameters, what you need to do? You need to add them. Okay, that is the only thing that you need to do. But I don't know whether you have tried it or not. So how you need to do is, you can restore the data set. If you restore the data set, you will get everything. Or you can go to properties and you can select the query here. Okay, obviously you'll get the parameters and it will start working. Now let us see whether it is working or not. And now, after this, there is one last topic left on the reports here. I told you to try the query based report, and then this is about the RDP report. Okay, and expressions you can write if and else conditions. That's possible. There is one more concept called drill through. I told you, na. So what is drill through? If you want to open one report from another report, or from the report you want to create a hyperlink and you want to add open some web page or something like that, you can do whatever you want. Okay, if you want to do that kind of things, we will use something called drill through. That's just a simple property as we have seen yesterday. Okay, now let me go to shopping management system, discount controller. This is our report, and it will ask you for the parameters, and I showed you how to write validation as well. You can validate, that's possible. You can validate. So like this, you can do whatever you want in SSRS report. It has wings. Okay, you can fly with it. But nowadays, people are not going towards this. What do you call this? SSRS. They are more interested towards Power BI because those are live reports. Okay, I have given the 1001 means it should open the precision design. Click on the OK button and check whether it opens or not. I am interested in errors. If we get errors now, we will learn more. Yeah, we need to expect more number of errors. The more errors we get, the more we learn. Okay, it's loading. Let's see whether it loads or whether it throws any error. And I think we have seen how to add the images as well.
On this report works this much slow generally, or it's just because of our environment?
It's not because of didn't get your question. Can you repeat?
Processing time, it's little bit slow actually. It's taking
Processing
time.
It's common that you can't help out.
Okay.
Okay. Processing time, it will take some time. Okay. And depending upon your machine, it will take more time as well. Because my machine is i7 with octa-core with 16 GB of RAM. Depending upon your machine configuration, it will take more time. Okay. Now you can see this is my precision design, and already you know auto design. If you remove the what do you call the account number, you will get the auto design, and this is the image that we have added. So like this, you can do whatever you want. Okay, and this is a simple design. I want to just show you how to work with the design, and similarly you can add this data we are getting from the temporary table. So similarly, you can add whatever you want to your report. Okay, SSRS report precision design is very flexible, because the people are interested in the bills that they will get from the printing vendor. Okay, the similar kind of bills if you want to create, you can use SSRS for that. Okay, yep, this is about the RDP report and contract and controller and how to work with it. There is one more thing that has left, and we call it as UI builder. What is a UI builder? I told you already, UI builder is used to create sophisticated dialogues. How to create a sophisticated dialogue? Let's try. Anyways, we have the controller and everything is ready. I will create a new class and we'll see how to work with the UI builder. Okay, I will create a new class and we will see how to work with the UI builder. Now let me create a class. Let me call this as AMA Amazon. I will say shopping UI builder. Okay, shopping UI builder, and then click on the add button. It will create a new class for us. If you want to use UI builder, then you need to extend. Your class with SRS report data contract UI builder. Okay, SRS. You need to extend this with extends SRS report data contract. What is this? SRS report. Okay, let me check. Data contract UI builder. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I did not get the IntelliSense. This is the class that you need to extend. And now let me open this UI builder on designer mode because I want to see if there is anything available for override. Click on the override. Oh, you can see there are few methods here. There are few methods which you can override. And from that, we have the build method. We have the get from dialog. So what is the purpose of the build method? Let's say if you have the scenario where you want to customize the layout. Okay, for example, in the report now, whenever we are opening, there is a dialog. On the dialog, you want to customize. Then we will use the method called build. And we are going to work with that build method. Okay, we are going to work with this build method. Let's see how to do that. Now, we have the contract or not? Do we have the contract? Yes. Okay, we have the contract. Now, we need to use that contract in the UI builder. How to do that? We have AMA. What is discount contract? Sorry. Okay, AMA discount contract, and I will call this as contract. Okay, I will say simply this as contract. Okay. Now, how many groups you want to do? Because you have the 4 fields now. You can group them into dialogues, dialogue group. How to do that? How to do that? There's a class called dialogue group. Okay, I will say dialogue group, group 1, or you can, if you want to say ID sales count. Okay, you can say this as well. If you want to take sales count and ID, you can take ID sales count. Okay, or customer ID sales count. Okay, these are the 2 groups. Let's say you want to create 2 groups. Okay, or if you want to do something else. Okay, because based on your contract now, in the contract, what are the things that we have added? Discount, customer ID, sales count, age. Okay, let's say you want to add a discount, customer ID and age. So you can say cus discount sales ID, this has one group, and age, you can say here group, and then age as another group. You can do whatever you want. Okay, like this you can create any number of groups. Okay, you can create any number of groups you want for your dialogues. Okay, and then now we have the data contract. Okay, now we have the data contract, but how could this UI builder know this is my data contract? We should do something now. To do this kind of things, we have the attributes, and along with this sys data contract attribute, we need to add sys operation contract processing attribute. What is that? Sys operation contract processing attribute. Okay, so actually adding that attribute at the end is not needed. I'm habituated. Okay, you can write class str. So what is the UI builder class? AMA shopping UI builder. This is my class name, and then you can specify the processing mode. Okay, sys operation. What is the enum? data contract processing mode. This is the enumerated data type. And here, let's say you have multiple this one contracts, then you can create a separate builder for each contract. If you have only one contract, then you can create only for root contract. Because currently I have only one contract, so I will choose UI only for this one. That will be enough. Close. Done. UI builder is done. This is how we need to integrate UI builder with data contract. This is how we need to integrate UI builder with data contract. And similarly, here in the build method, what we need to write? Okay, that's a big deal here. First of all, I don't want to have this super. Okay, I don't want to call the build method of the parent for now. Okay, so what I will do is I will say contract equal to, oh, sorry, contract equal to this dot check. Okay, if you want to get it from the controller, you can get it from the controller. Okay, anyways, we have the data contract object. So if you use this, you will get the data contract automatically. So there is no need of getting the contract, okay, from the controller or something else. The next step. So we have the dialog. Cast this cell group. Use this. Okay, equal to. By default, there is a variable called dialog. Okay, in the parent level. Dot. We have a method called add group. Oh, don't worry, it's not showing IntelliSense, but the method will be there. Okay. And what do you want to call this? You can say cost, sales, and discount. Okay, cost, sales, disc. I am calling this group as cost, sales, disc. Okay. Now, for this group, there are multiple things you can do. Because if you want to add a checkbox, you can add. If you want to add a radio button, you can do that. How to do that? If you use dot, you will have a method called, okay, it showed the IntelliSense, frame option button. And in the bracket, you need to mention form frame option button enum. Form frame option button. You have the checkbox, hide, none, radio. I am choosing radio button. Done. This is my radio button here. And then, if you want to set up the option value, you can set the optional value to true. If you set this, then only you would be use the option value. Okay, done. Now, do you want to add fields to it? How many fields do you want to add? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can add any number of fields. How to add that? If you want to add the dialog fields, you can use this dot, again, add dialog field. Okay, good. We got the IntelliSense. And do we have the field? No. So we need to use the method name. So you can say method str in the bracket AMA discount contract. And what is the method name? Customer ID. This is my method name. And then bracket close, semicolon. So add whatever the fields you want to add to this group now. You can add any number of dialog fields. Sales ID count. Done. Now, the second thing here, we have the second group now. How to use the second group? The same way again. Okay. So you can take this. Only we are left with one field. So I will take one field here. Oh, sorry. Copy. Paste. Take age group. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Paste. Remove this space parameter. Done. We are done. We are done. Okay. And then actually there is one more parameter called data contract here. If we need to pass the contract. because based on this contract only it should work now. We need to use this contract, comma, contract, and here as well, comma, contract. Done. This is how we need to work with UI builder. And similarly, if you want to get these values from the dialog, okay, if you want to, let's say the customer is trying to provide the value as -6, by mistake he has given -6, so what you want to do is you want to set it to plus. You can do that. Okay, you can do all these sort of things. Click on the override, and then you have a method called get from dialog. Okay, and in this get from dialog you can do this kind of things. Where is contract? Contract. Okay, here I have the super. So now you want to convert to the absolute value. Let's say, for example, you can say real absolute value. Okay, and then you can say equal to contract. See here, this will get called anyways. This will get called after the build. So I'm directly using contract here because contract is the global variable. Dot. Which value do you want to make absolute? Let's say param discount. Param discount. Okay, this is what I have assigned. And let's say they are making it negative. You got the value as negative. So what you can do? You can simply write if contract dot param discount is less than 0.00, then what you want to do? Again, contract dot here setter method param discount in the bracket absolute in the bracket. What is the value name? Absolute value. Done. You got it here. That's it. As simple as this. Now what it will do? It will make the negative value positive. Done. This is how we need to work with the UI builder. If you want to correct this kind of things as well, you can do using UI builder. And similarly, you can see there will be a few more methods. If you click on the override now, you can see a build group controller to work with anything modification in the controller, post build, post run, pre build, put to dialog. So like this, you will have a lot of methods which you can simply override and you can write a piece of code and check. Okay, so this is how we are going to work with the UI builder. Now let's see, let's test the UI builder. Let me do a rebuild and then we will test the UI builder as well.
Kumar, in the meantime, I'm having one question.
Go ahead.
Usually, for UI Builder class in 2012, we used to extend with the sys operation at automatic UI Builder. But when it
That's
comes
different.
to
When you go to batch jobs, then we will extend with sys operation. Now this is SSRS reports. So we will use SRS report data contract UI builder.
Okay. Even here also, if suppose if it is a batch kind of thing, then we can use same extends class.
You
like
can't do that because you want to modify the dialog of the SSRS report. If you want to modify the dialog of the SSRS report, how can you use sys operation?
Okay. So if suppose if there is any requirement comes with the dialog only, then with the batch job, then
again again this will work as a batch job. Yeah, let me show you. Let it load. I will show you. Because here even you are using the what do you call this report data UI builder na from SSRS reports. Here as well it will work as a batch job. You can schedule the batch as well. But actually if you need to schedule it as a batch, you need to store that in a PDF or something else. Currently I am not doing it. If you want to do that kind of thing, then you can run it in a batch.
Okay. So if I use this sys operation automatic UI builder, then dialog thinks we cannot work with this.
1 second. Let me show you the report. Then you will understand.
Okay.
Because if you use sys operation, that is already a batch. Sys operation is used for batch framework. Whereas coming to the SRS, you will use it for SSRS reports. So even if you use the sys operation, you can't process the report. How will you process the report using sys operation UI builder? Again, you need to fetch the report using the code, and then there will be a lot of things to do. Okay, you need to run through the report in the code instead of the already they have given all the functionality. So why to go there? Okay, now let me go to shopping management system and then discount controller. Now you can see, you can enable either this three or you can enable this one. And in the cash sales discount, let's say you have entered -15. Okay, if you click on the OK button as well, it will take it. Oh no, it has not taken here. It says should be greater than or equal to 5 because we wrote the validation.
Yes.
Before going for the positive one, before going to the UI builder, it is calling my validation. So if you need to remove that validation, if you remove that validation, it will take the positive value of it. Okay, so this is how we will work with UI builder to create the sophisticated dialogues. Okay, and this will be very interesting thing. I want you to practice this and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, because SSRS reports, mainly the concepts are these things. Okay, mainly they will ask about the RDP, and you are going to work on only RDP classes, and this is how you will work with the controller, the contract, the UI builder, and drill through. If you want to work with the drill through, just that's a property you can update and you can get it. Okay, done. And now I want to know if you have any questions on the SSRS reports. If there are no queries, I will move on to the next topic.
Kumar, I don't know whether you will cover in future, but I would like to just mention. First thing, how we can print the filters we are, we are passing as a parameter in the report, like your date, user ID, and the date filter you have put it on that parameter. Second thing, how we can generate multiple page of a report.
1 second. Multiple page of the report, you are not going to take care of that here. If you have more amount of data, already it will split. It will split automatically.
No. I mean to say copies. Copies means original copy, duplicate copy, or transport copy, like that.
Then there are multiple ways. Then you need to go with templates. You need to create your own template. That part I am not going to cover, because creating a template is again a different thing. You need to create one report template for you, and then you need to go ahead and you need to make it. And when you are creating the PDF, then it is possible. Okay, because if the customer is expecting the multiple copies, like one is CC, BCC, something like that, you want to have a duplicate carbon copy and blank carbon copy, all those things, that you need to create a templates. You need to create one template, and then you need to apply that template to your report.
And third thing, how to convert your integer amount to the text.
Integer amount to the text means?
Like 1,101 rupees, and I want to write 1,100 rupees plus 50 paisa, like that.
Oh, that part actually I have not done, but there should be a way. They might have given a way for that. Okay, because that part I have never done it. Okay, and if you want, I need to check, because there should be some way to do that. They might have given some function. Okay, because amount to
invoice
text.
and all these things generally customer will ask.
1 second. because that sort of things you will have some functions. 1 second. You want amount to text, na? There should be somewhere because I have not tried it. I have never tried this because I did not get this kind of thing.
Oh,
Because
it
most of the
might.
times we have the customizations. Okay. I use numerals to text. There is a method. Okay. Num to str. He has given. If you want me to try, I can try. Okay. Let's see that. Let me take a one simple text. Okay. We will try it out. Because if you get it now, you can use that function. Just a second. I will create a runnable class. I will call this as AMA real to str. Add. I want to see the functions because they have given, but I don't know whether they work or not. Okay. Let me take real value equal to 1,565 rupees and 78 paisa. Okay. So this is what you meant, na?
Yes, yes.
Text equal to global colon colon. 1 second, it's loading. This is a good question because I will also learn something today from this because I have never used it.
In Navision, they will ask for like invoices, especially in invoices, they will ask this. But we
Oh, they
have
have given it here. Numerals to Thai text, BR, EN. Okay. Anyways, I have numerals to text. Let's try this. I will say value. And let me set this as the startup object. Where is this one? Real to str. Set as startup object. Run. Okay. Let's see now whether it has converted to text or not. Next, what is your next question?
this was these 3 points.
Okay. Coming to the second one, you need to try creating the templates. Okay. Because generally, if we have that kind of requirement, now we will create the template. But frankly speaking, that I have never created because the customer will take the report and they used to take multiple copies of the report. Okay. And then if they want just we used to print the text called duplicate. And coming to the number of pages, you can add any number of pages in your precision design. You can add that. Whereas in the auto design, or they used to, if the size of the page is greater than the size now, then it will automatically split.
No, no, that is not. Generally, what will happen? They will give you a challan copy, original copy,
Got
duplicate
it.
copy. Like
I understood that. For that only, they used to take the similar copies and then it will have the in one of them we used to provide just on the top duplicate. We used to create the templates for that. If you go to the SSRS report, okay, if you while adding the item now, you will have the report layout style template that you can create a template and you can create them.
Sorry to ask you. Means, did you? I don't know. Did you get a chance to work with the pre-printed stationery?
Printed stationery means you mean to say bill
Like
of materials?
no. Like they will have the text fixed on their page, and you need to adjust your printing on according to that.
That
Like
anyways,
they will have.
it will happen because we will take the precision design and then we will take the size of the paper and then wherever we need the report, we will add the information.
So
That's what is
I
precision
don't.
design for.
Okay, because generally
And
what
that's
happens?
what we have done. Because if you remember, I have added data in the middle. On the top and the
Uh-huh.
bottom, I have added the text.
Yeah, correct.
So that is same.
So that size will be fixed for whatever if line increase around 10 to 20. So that the section will be fixed for that one.
Exactly. That part, what will happen is when you are using the precision design, if the size number of lines is more than that, it will automatically split into the next one.
Okay. So the
There is one,
printer.
you should, yeah.
Yes, sorry.
You should not do anything. It will take care of it automatically. The page splitting, we are not going to do anything.
Okay. And did you ever check like the paper size you need to set on the printer or in the report?
You need to set on the report, okay, and then on the printer as well. Because if you set size as let's say A4 here, and on your printer you have set the size as A1, what will happen? Will it
It
work?
will overlap or jump. No.
Exactly. So you should set the same sizes on both the places.
Okay. Sorry, Kumar, while it is getting compiled. Did we, work on this barcode reader like that?
Yeah, for barcode reader, what you need to do is there are multiple ways to do that. Okay. I don't remember that name. There is a third-party company. Actually, Microsoft coming to the Dynamics 365, they purchased it.
Okay.
I will tell you the company name as well. It's there by default in Dynamics 365. In AX 2012, we used to take the third-party vendor for that. From them itself, they have got it. Barcodes you can directly work in Dynamics 365.
Okay. We can print and we can read, scan that bar.
Yeah, you can. That vendor name, yeah, Lexicograph or something is there. I don't remember that name. Lexigraph or Lexicograph or someone is their vendor. From them they took it, and then currently they have implemented the same thing in Dynamics 365. Okay, this is what you need to use: numerals to text. Okay, you got 1565 and 78 by 100. Okay, after
This
dot
is
it
the
is not
problem.
considering here.
This is the problem.
After dot it is not considering. It's considering only for this one up to.
Or there might be some other form.
Yeah. Okay. We need to check in the numerals to text. There might be some other value as well, with which it will work perfectly. Might be, but decimals it is not taking. Okay. What did it say? Oh, there is only one thing. Decimal is it is not considering. And this is the way with which you can convert numerals to text. Next, any other queries? Okay, let's do one thing. If there are no queries, we will start with the remaining stuff tomorrow. Let me open the syllabus and check what we are left with. And tomorrow we will see batch jobs. Okay. So here we are left with reports are done. And here we are left with table collections. And okay, tomorrow we will do one thing. We will see the batch framework. And depending upon the time, we will see the remaining thing. Okay, anyways, because workflows will take 1 day and extensions, it will take 1 day. Batch framework, that's it. Okay, because already we are done with table extensions. Otherwise, it will take 2 to 3 days. Okay, done. So mostly by this Wednesday, we will be finishing off. So please practice and get me back if you have any queries. Okay, yeah. If there are no queries, I will end session for everyone. Thanks all for the session. Let's meet again tomorrow, same time. Thank you all. Bye.